So I wanted to tell you a little bit about this Dutch oven. So, you know, my father was killed when I was 18 months old. I didn't know my grandfather on my father's side because he had died before I was born. And so didn't have really a good connection to my father and the legacy because my mom she remarried when I was about 3 and had some relationship with my father's family, but not as much, and would get bits and pieces of it when I'd go visit my grandmother on that side. She might have some old shoes of his or an old toolbox or something, but not too much. And so I grew up and had children of my own, and I would go back and visit my aunt and uncle that was the sister of my father. And one day when I was there, I was probably 30 years old. Her and her husband, my uncle, says, "Hey, I've got something for you." And I was like, "Oh, cool, what is it?" Because they always had treasures. They had amazing things. And so we go out in the garage and we dig through all this rubble. And finally, he pulls out this old Dutch oven. And I like to cook, and I was in Boy Scouts, and I did a lot of camping and stuff, and played around with the Dutch oven a little bit. And as he pulls it out, I mean, it looks way worse. It looks bad now, but it looks way worse. I mean, it's all rusted. You can tell it's very old. And he says, "This was your grandfather's. This was your father's Dutch oven, and he used to make biscuits in this, and we would go camping. He loved to go camping, and we'd just go camping in the middle of the week out on the creek near Throckmorton, Texas, if you know where that is. And they would cook, and they would make biscuits, and that was what my grandfather did. And so he asked me if I wanted it. Of course, I wanted it. I mean, it was so cool. It's one of the only things that I have that ties me back to my father's lineage. It was his father, so it'd be my grandfather. So I just wanted to share that story because you may not have a background or you may not have a lineage that you can touch, but someday something totally unexpected may tie you back to your family that you never expected to come about.